Hello everyone, it is I, Robbie Rapole, back at it with another Rad Movement YouTube video. Today, I want to talk about the way that things come to us. So I am titling this video, I Don't Want It That Way. So, or I don't want it like that, I'm still not sure. But the thing that really hits me, it's like, so I had an opportunity pop up for me recently, and I don't want it the way that it's coming towards me. But I don't get to choose that. I get to choose if I say yes or no to this situation. I don't get to choose how it comes my way. And so I called my friend Chico, and he's one of the few people that can put it to me straight and make me listen. And he was like, look, motherfucker, you called and asked for my opinion. If you don't take my advice, don't call me and ask for my opinion no more. Fair enough. And he says, look, we were talking the other day, and you said you wanted something like this to happen. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't want it like this. He says, it doesn't fucking matter. You can't fucking sit there and be like, oh, well, it's not happening the way I want it, so fuck you. Like, that's stupid. It's childish. It's weird. So, you know, if I can emotionally handle what I'm going to say yes to, then I can do it, right? So I had to decide, can I emotionally handle this? Yeah, of course I can. At one point in time, he's like, look down at your fucking leg, dude. I was like, I only got one of them. He's like, exactly. You can fucking do this, and you can stand on that one leg, and you'll be fucking great. And because you have one leg, you're going to be even better because you already know what it's like to stand in this life with one leg. You already know what it's like to lose a piece of you. So you can continue to move forward, make this decision, and you'd be fucking stupid to say no. So here I am. I'm not allowed to say no, right? Because this is what I asked for. You just don't get it that way. You don't get it the way you want it all the time. So if you're facing something right now and you're like, man, I wanted this, but I don't want it this way, make sure that if you say no to it, it's not something you're going to regret. It's not something you're going to kick yourself for. It's not something you're going to be mad at yourself over. Make sure that what you're saying no to is going to be greater than what you would have said yes to. So by that I mean, make sure you get more out of saying no than you do out of saying yes. For me in this instance, I'll get more out of saying yes than I will out of saying no. My pride's going to take a hit, but what the fuck does that matter? My pride's a thing, right? But like, not really super concerned about my pride. I cried on international TV when I was on Ink Master, so I can deal with looking a certain way. Truth is, I need to fucking make sure I make the decision that feels right for me and works for me. And there'll be more information on this decision later on as I get more liberties to talk about it. But the reason, and the reason why I'm keeping it cryptic also is because it's not about my decision. It's not about what's happening to me. It's about what's happening to you. Any fucking decision that comes your way, any opportunity that comes your way, as long as you're not breaking your code, go for it. Go for it. When I went on Ink Master, I didn't want to go on TV fighting with my brother, but the view that I took was, I also want to be on Ink Master, and I also want to do this for my career and for myself. So while I'm going to take it in a way that I don't really want it, maybe I'll just go ahead and take it. And I did, and it was great. It was bad at times, and it was difficult, and those difficult times are very character building for me. So it helped me build my character, helped me get stronger as a person, and it helped me move forward as a business. And it made my business grow and be even stronger. And, you know, I got this fucking stamp, the Ink Master stamp that I get to wear on all my marketing. And I have the accolade of having been on television internationally. So, you know, it's pretty cool. I was at Universal the other night, and this dude and his wife came up to me and were so shocked that I was there, and were so happy to meet me. It was really cool. And that type of stuff happens because of that option that I took, that I said yes to. Even though I didn't want to, because I didn't want to be on TV fighting with my brother, I said yes, and I did it. And it was very smart to have done it. And now anybody that says, hey, I'm thinking about doing Ink Master, I'm like, no, you shouldn't not do it. You have to do it. Like if your finances and your home life can handle this, do it. So anything in your life, be it as big as Ink Master, bigger or smaller, if you've got this, should I or shouldn't I, make sure when you do it, and it comes as a way that you don't necessarily want, what are you saying no for? Are you saying no because you're living in lack? Are you saying no because you know a better opportunity is going to come by? Are you saying no because you're afraid of it being big? Are you saying no because you're afraid of it being small? Like, what are you saying no for? What are you saying yes for? Because if I don't want to do it, well, that's pretty normal. There's a lot of things in life I don't want to do. My last fucking video was I don't want to do this anymore. Because a lot of the times when I do things, there's this pushback that happens beforehand. So make sure that when you're saying no, that it's not just natural pushback and there's real reason. Reasons to say no, because it will harm you physically or mentally to a point of disrepair. Good reason to say no. It'll harm your marriage or your love relationships or your family relationships or your friend relationships beyond repair to a point where you're not willing to go. Those are good reasons to say no. You know it's going to damage your emotions so bad that it won't be worth the payoff. Totally worth saying no. But if you're in a weird egoic state, and egoic can mean a number of things, our ego loves us so much that it'll do crazy things to protect us. So if you're in a state where your ego is just protecting the shit out of you, that's cool. Maybe you don't have to say no. Maybe you just are learning something. I'm looking at this opportunity as if it all goes well the way that we'd hoped, that's a teacher. That's a learning lesson for me. That's another new learning lesson for me. And sometimes teachers are tough. And sometimes tough love is what you need. Sometimes you need to just face things that are difficult in a way that you didn't think you could, or didn't think you would, or didn't think you'd want to. So I don't want it that way. I don't like it the way it comes. I don't want it the way it's coming towards me. That's fine. Decide if it is something you should do. And not should based on the world. Not should based on what these people tell you. Should based on what works for you. Will this benefit me? Will this get me somewhere? Will this be an awesome opportunity? Will this bring me more joy, love, peace, happiness, money, time? So if you're looking at taking that job, weigh it out and make sure it's your ego that's telling you no or not. Make sure you understand why you're saying no or why you're saying yes. Don't cut your nose to spite your face. Don't say no to something that's going to be great for you because you kind of don't want to. Because I'm obviously in a state of I don't want to right now, which you're going to be able to see from these videos that I'm making. And that's a lesson. That's the universe speaking to me, saying, what is it you don't want to do, and why the fuck don't you want to do it? Let's do it and see what happens. So if you've got something on your plate, and your ego and your pride and your fear is standing in the way, say yes. Go. Jump at it. Because what if the worst that could happen is a really short list versus what's the best that could happen being a long list? Go for it. I'm going to. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Robbie Rapole. This is the Rad Movement. You know where to find me. I'm still enrolling for the Rad Academy, powered by the Magical Motherfucker Method. So if you're interested in that, shoot me a DM on my Instagram or my Facebook. And I would love to see you there and help you change your life. Have a great day. I love y'all. I'm Rad and so are you.